Well, invisibility. Put yourself beyond defeat. People think that no one can be invisible. They believe that everyone can be defeated in one way or another, no matter how powerful they are. Therefore, they think it is impossible to be invincible. But the truth is, invincibility is possible if you believe it is. It's true that everyone can be defeated, but there are those who have made themselves virtually undefeatable by following the way of invincibility. There is a way to be invincible, and when you discover and follow it, you won't be defeated even though you can be. You can make yourself invisible by playing only to your own strengths. It doesn't matter how many different strategies and tools there are to use. You only need to make use of those that work best for you. It is foolishness of others when they think that you are not a master when you are not good at using many strategies and tools other than your own. Some of the most powerful masters in the world may only use one or two strategies or tools to defeat everyone else soundly. Invisibility is the simple way. You can make yourself invincible by engaging only when it is advantageous to you. Who is to say that you must fight every battle that appears before you? Who is to say that you must take on every challenge? People who think like that are not the wisest, and that is why they open themselves to defeat, no matter how powerful they are. You create your reality, and the kinds of challenges that come your way are created by you in the first place. Therefore, you can choose to create and engage to your advantage. There are times when things have to get worse before they can get better. A person might have to leave or be fired from their current job if they are to obtain a better joy, be compelled to start their own business, or enter the true vocation of their calling. Sometimes a person might leave or lose their current relationship if they are to create a different relationship, even if it's to be within the one they are presently engaged. This is the act of undergoing dark times in order to emerge into a much better state of life. We see the process of metamorphosis in the natural elements. Sand must be exposed to extreme heat to transform into molten glass. Coal must undergo extreme heat and pressure to be turned into diamond. This is very much what is required to happen in our lives as well. An object is turned into something else that is of greater use and value. We may fear that we are losing who we are when we are actually becoming a different and better person. We're still the same in essence, but new in form and function. At times like these, it seems as though everything begins to go wrong at once. This may be chaotic and frustrating, but it's really a good sign. When your whole world seems to rock on its foundation, hold on steadily and let it rock, because when the rocking is over, the pieces of the puzzle will have resembled itself into something much nearer to your heart's desire. So this is a really wonderful thing, because no matter how trying the times are, you ultimately end up closer to what you want than ever. Before I conclude this segment, I would like to share something with you guys. It's called getting a head start of your days is crucial. Here's why. Because you need your ears, eyes, and energy, undivided attention before anything and anyone outside of you can gain access to your portals. Yes, you have 7 energy vortexes that allows you to command, change, and experience any part of your life that you're willing to understand, to better prepare yourself for your vision as it becomes more and more clear with each encounter with your past, which is your future self, made simple. See, you have to keep a close watch on the rearranging of events unless you begin to experience things that are not of your creation. Why? Well, because each encounter you experience throughout your days requires certain aspects of your lower self and your higher self. And when you're not fully present within your day to day rituals, you then allow your subconscious to become hijacked via someone else's contract rather than conscious or unconscious of the full disclosure of their demands. Unfortunately, our biggest mistake is partnering up with individuals that doesn't have the same vision such as ourselves. Our downfall has always been thinking that everyone has the same intentions or has complete control over their consciousness, when every last soul within this realm has been conditioned to think and act a certain way. But it was always up to the individual to see through the curse and begin to write new spells that would override those beliefs that had them stuck in a mind that didn't belong to their soul. This is why it is very imperative that we are awake to our focus. Our focus determines what we feel, learn, think, experience throughout our days. Here's what I've noticed. I've noticed that I'm a superwoman, but I'm not everybody's superhero. I can't save everybody, only me. Life is an emotional mirror. If you put yourself in an emotional state where your intents were already answered, this is how you attract that reality to yourself. Your life is a frequency, a vibe that comes with its own terms and agreements that only you can bring about within your world. The most important conversation that you will ever have is the one between you and your higher self. Each moment within your emotional reaction, you speak to the spiritual forces that are surrounded within your current space. And every time you send out your intentions, your perception alters your reality due to inner or external spells you've boxed your own spirit in. All of us place ourselves within different timelines, spaces that requires a specific energy to co-create with. Your job is to become aware of that frequency when it appears, the direction of ideas, and how they counteract with your ideas. Reciprocity.